right, so before we end it off, man, what are you most looking forward to in 2023? As far as your plans for next year, like just what are you looking forward to the most?
Most looking forward to in 2023. Honestly, I'm really looking forward to seeing what I can do in my first full year of not being a student in school. Mm-hmm. I think I've been a student ever since like the age of like 1 or 2 years old. Just from like my mom teaching me things at home, like my address and all that stuff, to like school, elementary school, middle school, high school, and then 4.5 years of college. And with that, like, obviously I learned a lot, but there's always been, okay, here's the curriculum, here's what you got to do, here's what you have to know. Now, I don't have nobody telling me what I got to know, what I got to learn, what I got to practice. It's all on me.
Yeah.
And with that, now I don't have to be dealing with, like, I know my friends always, my friends that I played a game, that I used to play Fortnite with and stuff like that, they'd always, every time they would ask me to play the game with them, back like when Fortnite was popping, they would say, yo, hop on the game. I'm like, I can't, I got homework. So they would always mock me. They'd be like, oh, he got homework. Because like that was always my excuse. Like, bro, I got to study. I got homework. I got to watch film. I got to do all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Even back when I was in community college. But now that I'm done with school, obviously that opens up a lot for me. But I still have like a lot. Like I got homework still because I got to film. I got to edit. I got to improve my craft on that. I got to still be learning stuff because to improve my knowledge within the strength and conditioning world for my personal training. But I'm really excited to see how far I can grow now that I'm done with school. I want to see how far I can grow this year with YouTube, which is like my main goal because it's my passion. It's what I want to do. I want to see how far I can grow with my personal training business. And once I officially launch my online fitness coaching business, which I'm hoping will happen in 2023. And also, I want to see how far I can grow in terms of like finances and like making that money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because shout out to Joe. He's been giving me a lot of good, helpful knowledges and pieces of information with investing. Just really like just build up my portfolio and everything like that. So I think I'm gonna make it like my first investment this next year in 2023.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
That's good.
What about you? What are you looking forward to?
We talked a couple days ago about this too. Like, you never realize how far you came, but you always like critique yourself about what's going on at the moment.
Every day.
So like, I'm just appreciative of how far I've grown, and basically 2023, I just want to see how much further I can grow, and I'm just looking forward to what opportunities come next year. You know, 'cause I've been putting myself out there a lot, so I want to see what opportunities come, and also too, I have a goal by my birthday. The first chapter of my comic book should be like set in stone, complete.
Okay.
So, cause it's a lot of, I'm making a lot of progress on that this year, like progress that I didn't think I was gonna make so much progress on, but you know, so 2023, man, my first comic book, you know, the first chapter should be complete, man. So
all right.
So that's what I'm looking forward to the most, man.
Now you kind of set the tone because you just put something out there. So I feel like I gotta put something out there as well. Thanks for setting that tone, by the way. All right. I was kind of keeping this on the low, but you know I'm gonna speak it out there also. Right now I'm currently at the time of recording this video, 244 subscribers on YouTube. Hopefully I can get to 250 by the end of the year. Now my goal that I'm gonna set, I'm just putting out there right now. I want to double that.
Okay.
So by next year, I want to have hit 500 subscribers on YouTube.
By December 31st.
By December 31st, 2023, 500 subscribers. Now, that doesn't mean subscribe to the channel and then December 31st, you unsubscribe and I go back down to $4.99. Please don't do that. But that's my goal. Another goal for me also would be to get my first 1,000 view video.
Okay.
Because this year, dude, I literally did not think it was going to happen. Like, so many things have happened because you and I, we sat down and we made our 5-year plans. We made 2022.
Yeah.
And I believe we made 2023.
Yeah.
So we will have to go through and check those off and see what we did so far this year. But I think one of my goals is like make a 500 view video, which I did. And I thought I was gonna I get like 500 views. Dude, I almost dropped a 1,000 view video this year.
Yeah.
I dropped a video. How to win in life. First day, like 14 views. Second day, like 25 views. Typical numbers. Day 3, 100. Nice.
He said
Day
nice.
4, 200. Okay, cool. Day 5, 300. I'm like, that's the most views I've ever had. I was like, this is lit. I was posting it every day. I don't know if you saw. I was posting it on my story every day. Like, thanks for 300. Next day, 400. Thanks for 400. Next day, 500. And it went up 100 every single day until I got to 800. It's like 880 right now. Thank you, YouTube algorithm.
That video might get to 1,000.
It's at 880. Bro, that, I can't believe. And then, like, it wasn't the view that, like, really had me lit. It was the comments. Because I had comments from people who've never seen my content before. And they were like, yo, this just like, randomly popped up because I didn't even promote that video as much as I used to promote the old ones. You know, I used to send my videos to, like, over 100 people every time I dropped a video. Then I was like, nah, I'm just going to post it. I literally decided, you know what? My audience is going to find me when it finds me. I'm just worried about making good content. And I stopped thinking about results and numbers. And then that's when something finally blew up. Relative to, like, my version of blew up. But it blew up, you know what I'm saying? And then somebody made a comment that said, like, yo, I hope 1 million people see this. Like, millions of people need to see this. Somebody else commented, like, we need more people like you in this world. And that touched my heart.
Yeah.
Then somebody commented and said, like, yo, this changed my life. And that touched my heart. But then I realized that person was trolling because that person also commented, hey, I watched this video and it ended my opioid addiction. So I'm like, all right, come on, man. You just trolling me now. Then I started getting trolls. But then that's when I realized, like, I'm starting to actually make headway. Because when you start getting trolls,
That's good.
that's good.
That's good.
Bro, somebody commented, because I was, like, talking about, like, just taking 2 steps back, like you said, and looking to see how far you've come. And somebody said, hey, I took 2 steps back, then 2 steps forward, then I traveled. And I'm like, oh, okay, man. But, no, honestly, 1,000 views on a video, 800, well, I already had 1,000 views, 500 subscribers.
Found it.
That would be my goal for this year. Like, my statistical goal, but really I just want to make better content.
Okay. Yeah. And I feel like social media is like we also have to use social media to our, like, to its extent, you know.
You put me on the TikTok. I will say, you put me on the TikTok. Thank you for that. Because then I started taking, like, 1-minute videos of my video and using it as a trailer. And that helped a lot. Now, you try to put me on a Twitter. I just couldn't get with Twitter.
No, I'm done with Twitter. I ain't gonna
literally never made a tweet. I was like, I'm just not going to use this.
I'm done with Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm done with Twitter. I ain't gonna cap.
Twitter's toxic, bro.
It's not even just, I don't know. Twitter is just like, it just doesn't look appealing to me anymore. Like, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook is where I reside. I ain't gonna cap. Facebook shows a lot of love.
Yeah, I just don't really like social media that much. Honestly, like, it's crazy because before I came here, Instagram was like, you can follow me on Instagram. I didn't care. Snapchat was private to me. I didn't really try to add so many people on Snapchat. But then everybody here just loves Snapchat. I was like, oh, it wouldn't be like, what's your number? It'd be like, what's your Snap? I started adding people on Snapchat. And I was like, I can't post that much, like stuff that I only want my friends to see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, I can't really post that. So I got, like, private stories and stuff like that. But we're going to end this off on a note of inspiration. Something that somebody can take from this video and use that and apply that to their life. So I want to know, what was your biggest obstacle of 2022? And how did you go about getting through it?
I'll say my biggest obstacle was it was hard to just get out of my own head, man. For real. It was like me not wanting to be in the spotlight, I would say. You know, just getting over that, knowing to get to your goals, you're gonna have to do stuff you do not want to do. You're gonna have to sacrifice that, and you know, sometimes you gotta do you got to do stuff that you don't want to do to get to where you want to be. So, I mean, I don't know if that kind of answers the question in a way.
No, it definitely did.
So, like a lot of decisions I made this year, I didn't want to make those decisions in the moment, but it's going to help me in the long run. So I'll say, I don't know if I answered your question.
That's a pretty good answer. Like you just had to take yourself outside your comfort zone.
Yeah.
You just really had to realize like if wherever you want to get, wherever you want to be, you gotta put yourself in that light. You know what I'm saying? No, like for real.
I get you.
Like you can't.
I get you.
You're not. That's because that's how I used to think. Like when I had my YouTube, when I first started on YouTube, it's like I didn't even talk to people that much. You know what I'm saying? Because like I had just got here January 2020. I was here for a couple months. COVID happened. We were going until August we came back.
Yes.
That August 2020. That's when school started. The next.
I think.
And
so.
we started back with football. So like, I knew of like, you know what I'm saying. I was just now getting to know y'all, and then like we all dipped, and we all came back, and then I had this YouTube channel, and like I remember somebody was telling me like, yo, you got 100 teammates. If you get all your teammates to subscribe, that's 100 subscribers. But like, I didn't want to walk up and tell everybody about my YouTube channel, especially like with me having like motivational type content, not like the typical content that people watch. It's not, my content isn't for everybody.
Right.
But I had to post stuff and then send my link, and then some people had to watch and be like, I mess with that. Some people watch it and they didn't mess with it. You know what I'm saying? But I had to put myself outside my comfort zone. So I can resonate with that.
Yeah. Or just like, I heard LeBron say before, be comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I remember like I used to wake up and write like I used to write things that I have to do to put myself in uncomfortable situations. I used to do like 3 of those every single day for like 3 straight months, and that made me it's made me a lot better right now, I would say.
Okay. For me, my biggest obstacle this year was myself. 100%. 2021, that year changed my life, bro. Like I went through so many ups, so many downs. Like 2021 was a crazy year because like the best day of my life, like I played my first college football game, and the next day, and I ain't gonna get into it, was like the worst day of my life so far. Like it was like complete 180 turn, and then I had got sick. I had got COVID. I had missed the rest of the season because I had COVID and I had to go through all that stuff. Then like that whole summer changed my perspective, like because it kind of shifted from like my passion being like thinking that my passion was football, but it was really YouTube. Then like 2022 came around, like I had to kind of like rebuild my whole mindset of like thinking, you know, and my confidence was shook. Like this year, my confidence was shook. Even though I was accomplishing things, my confidence was being shaken up because like in school, I was like so close to getting my degree, and I'm like, I don't even know how I'm gonna use this degree. Like so far, I still haven't. Well, I have used my degree because I'm a personal trainer, but I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. My classmates were applying for jobs. I didn't even know exactly what I wanted to do with my degree. I didn't know like what my move was after college. And for so long, it had been my move. But then everything shifted because then YouTube became like what I want to do. Like just not YouTube itself, but like just inspiring people through my content. And I'm like, okay, it's good to have this as your goal, but what's going to make the money until that's making the money, you know? And for me, it's like also me hold myself back because I didn't always apply myself and push myself for YouTube. And it's like, all right, well, I say I wanted this bad, but how bad am I really applying myself? And like having to build that consistency and discipline, which is like the 2 words I've been saying all year. And me being consistent with my content and being disciplined, because like it's easy to put out great content when I'm inspired. It's easy to do something hard when I'm inspired, when I'm motivated. But the days that's gonna determine how successful you're gonna be is the days that you don't want to do something, but you do it anyway. And being honest with myself, I'm not at that point yet. But me knowing that I'm not at that point yet is good, because now I know what the problem is. Now I can fix it.
Right.
Because like when you in denial, like when you're thinking that you're the best thing since sliced bread and you have no weaknesses, that your best. I seen something that was like, yo, I can do anything. It's not even the best version of yourself. Yo, knowing your strengths and weaknesses is where you really start to improve, because then you know how to navigate through the setbacks, and you know how to strengthen what you're already good at, and then strengthen what also you're not good at to make yourself even better.
Yeah.
So once I can master that consistency and that discipline, I truly can tell you that like the sky is really the limit for me. So myself overthinking, I had lost so much confidence, but now I'm really starting to build it back up. I feel like that was like my biggest obstacles, but like that made me like so strong coming into this next year. Like I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm definitely excited. Like I said, like I feel comfortable speaking my goals out, because so far most of the goals I've said and I've spoken into existence, and I've said I'm gonna do this, I've done it. So I'm gonna continue to do that.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Yep. So this has been our 2022 year-end review. I am Trey Got Game.
This is Kagelvltv, man.
And until next time, remember, always get 1% better every single day. Peace.